my God, have you heard the absolutely heartbreaking news? I can't even believe I'm saying this right now. Jamaican reggae legend Coco T has passed away at 65. I'm literally tearing up as I tell you this. The beloved singer, whose real name was Colvin Scott, took his final breath on Tuesday morning at a Florida hospital. Can you believe it? His wife Malvia confirmed the devastating news to the Jamaica Gleaner, and I swear my heart just shattered when I heard the details. She got that awful call we all dread. He'd been rushed to the hospital because he was vomiting, and then cardiac arrest. Just like that, one of reggae's smoothest voices is gone forever. And get this, the poor man had been battling lymphoma since 2019. Cancer, that terrible disease. As if that wasn't enough suffering, in the last 6 months he'd been fighting pneumonia too. But you know what absolutely floors me about Coco? Despite everything he was going through, this incredible soul kept his spirit alive. His music never stopped inspiring people. If that's not the definition of a true artist, I don't know what is. Malvia's words about him just broke me. He was definitely very brave, she said, her voice trembling with emotion. He was positive throughout it all, no matter how difficult things got. Can you imagine staying that positive while fighting for your life? That's the kind of strength most of us can only dream of having. She shared this absolutely gut-wrenching story about their conversation just 3 weeks before he passed. He actually asked if she was worried. When she admitted she was, how could she not be? He simply told her not to worry because everything was going to be all right. I'm sobbing just thinking about his courage. That's the kind of man he was. Even in his darkest hour, he was still trying to comfort others. We've truly lost one of the good ones, haven't we? Let me take you back to where it all began for our beloved Coco T. Born September 3rd, 1959, in the lush, vibrant parish of Clarendon, Jamaica. Can you just picture that beautiful Caribbean landscape where his journey started? Little Colvin Scott grew up surrounded by the most amazing rhythms of ska, rocksteady, and reggae. Imagine having that as the soundtrack to your childhood. As a little boy, he was absolutely obsessed with listening to legends like Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, and Toots and the Maytals. You just know their soulful voices and powerful messages were seeping into his soul, shaping the artist he would become. Gives me chills thinking about it. By the mid-1980s, and this is the part that makes me so excited, he had totally made his mark on Jamaica's reggae scene. 1985 was the year for him, darling. Reggae was evolving, dancehall was emerging, and there was Coco with his smooth-as-honey vocals and those conscious lyrics that just spoke to your soul. I still get goosebumps remembering the first time I heard him sing. And let me tell you something, his success didn't stop at Jamaica's shores. No way. By the 1990s, Honey Coco T had gone international. From the Caribbean to Europe, North America, and beyond, the man was everywhere. Rikers Island, Good Life, Young Lover. These weren't just songs, they were anthems. The way he could deliver such meaningful messages through those infectious melodies. Nobody did it like Coco. What made him so special, and I really mean special, was his ability to connect with people on such a profound level. His lyrics weren't just words, they were messages of love, unity, and social consciousness. Whether he was performing in a tiny Jamaican dance hall or on massive international stages, the man had this magical ability to captivate everyone in the room. His smooth, honeyed vocals could literally transport you to another place. I would have given anything to see him perform live just once. Okay, we absolutely need to talk about Coco's incredible catalog of music because I'm still not over how many absolute classics this man created. His songs weren't just hits, they were the soundtrack to so many of our lives. I Lost My Sonia showcased those signature smooth vocals that could make you feel every emotion. And Sweet Sweet Coco, that became an anthem for his devoted fans. I still find myself humming it on random days. Don't even get me started on Israel's King. It showed his spiritual side and those deep Rastafarian beliefs that were so central to who he was. Young Lover was another gem that proved just how versatile our beloved Coco truly was. From romantic themes to spiritual messages, the man could do it all. But if we're talking about his most iconic hit, it's got to be Rikers Island. I still remember exactly where I was the first time I heard it. That powerful commentary on the struggles of young black men caught in the American justice system, it was revolutionary. It wasn't just a song, it was a movement. And then he collaborated with Nardo Ranks for that dancehall version, Me No Like Rikers Island, that appeared on Columbia's 1991 Dancehall Reggae Splawl compilation. The way he reinvented himself while staying true to his message was just pure genius. But wait, we have to talk about his 2008 track Barack Obama. Remember when the whole world was watching history unfold with Obama's groundbreaking presidential campaign? Coco captured that moment perfectly with a tribute to hope, change, and progress. The timing was impeccable, coinciding with this huge international surge of interest in reggae music. It just further cemented him as not just a talented artist, but a voice for social consciousness. What I've always loved about Coco's music is how he could seamlessly blend love songs, social commentary, and spiritually uplifting tracks. The man was the complete package. His influence stretched across borders, reaching fans everywhere from the Caribbean to Europe, North America, and Africa. His legacy was secure long before we lost him, and his music will definitely live on forever. I'm still not ready to say goodbye. The tributes pouring in for our beloved Coco T will absolutely break your heart. Jamaica's Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, took to social media with the most touching words about the reggae icon. Can you imagine being so influential that the Prime Minister publicly mourns your loss? I extend condolences to the family, friends, and supporters of Colvin Scott, affectionately known as Coco T, Holness wrote on X, formerly Twitter. His smooth vocals and compelling lyrics gave us timeless classics like Rocking Dolly and I Lost My Sonia, songs that have become anthems in our cultural landscape. But what really got me was how Holness emphasized Coco's impact beyond just the music. He wasn't just a talented artist, he was a cultural ambassador. Through his storytelling and those heartfelt lyrics, Coco addressed social issues, promoted positive messages, and reminded listeners of their cultural heritage. His influence touched multiple generations of fans who found comfort, joy, and empowerment in his music. I'm getting emotional just thinking about how many lives he touched. As news of his passing spread, radio stations across Jamaica and the Caribbean started playing his greatest hits in remembrance. Social media has been absolutely flooded with messages from fans sharing personal stories of how Coco's music became the soundtrack to important moments in their lives. From celebrations to times of struggle, it's just beautiful and heartbreaking all at once. As we say our final goodbyes to the incomparable Coco T, I can't help but feel that his voice will forever echo through the rhythms of reggae music. From those humble beginnings in Clarendon, Jamaica, to becoming a global icon, his journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Though he's no longer with us physically, his legacy is absolutely immortal. His smooth vocals, those heartfelt lyrics, and that unwavering spirit have left an indelible mark on the world of music. I know I'll be playing his classics on repeat for weeks, remembering the joy his music brought to so many of us. The best way we can honor him is by keeping his music alive, sharing those timeless classics, and remembering the profound impact he had on the reggae community. His words and melodies will never fade. They'll live on in our hearts and playlists forever. Rest in peace to a true legend. The reggae world will never be the same without you, Coco T, but your spirit lives on in every note you blessed us with. I'm still in shock that you're gone, but your music, that beautiful music, will never leave us. If you're feeling as emotional as I am about this loss, please share your favorite Coco T memories and songs. Let's keep the reggae spirit alive together and celebrate the incredible legacy of this musical giant. Until next time, keep his music playing and his message of love and unity in your hearts. I know I will.